Hello again, seems like Cor is back in business, ready to change the insular society and expectations on Vardenfell. This episode is filled with missions of murder, mystery and spirituality. Seems like Cor will navigate the moral lapses of an arcane organization, investigate what scurries the local authority, get close to local fashion, help out a naked barbarian, or will he help locals navigate their own province, while committing many mistakes, making some people happy and others angry. So stay tuned for a grand adventure. Okay, we are back again after a good night's sleep, or 2 days of sleep. For me, in real life, it has been a week, but not a week's sleep, but like a week's time waiting to get back into this lovely game. And for things like Cor, it's only been 2 days, while we are, of course, going to venture out on some fantastic adventures. We'll have to perform a few administrative duties. Seems like Cor needs just to do a few more duties, guild dues. Oh yeah, that was the guild dues. We've already done that. We did that last time. We had to travel we had to travel several kilometers to go and find these two mages out in 2 different caves and convince them of different things. So we've done that. Things like Cor can barely remember what it was that he did, because he has had so many dreams about cliff racers over the last 2 nights. So he is a bit tired, but he's happy to wake up and realize that he is back here at the safe and cozy headquarters, Balmora headquarters of the Guild of Mages. Obviously, it's not completely safe because Azira is here with her doing her frantic research, and so she's kind of like the female version of Jazargo from Skyrim. But yeah, in any case, we've got a few people to talk to, and
I'm listening. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Masseline. We need to find a shock spell, and we've already introduced ourselves to Masseline Marion, the Breton guild guide. So what we need to do is to just check which spells she has, because we are in lack of a targeted destruction spell, which we're going to need. We're also going to need something to cure diseases when we get them, in particular corpus disease and also just common diseases as well. So this is for resisting them, but I would like to have something that completely cures us whenever we're out. Do you know what? I don't think I ever utilized reflect spells in Morrowind, but they're good in Oblivion, and they're pretty handy in Oblivion, so let's just go for it here. And I think that's what I will purchase from her. And we also need to get better at our main skills here, so it is that we can advance through the guild. And I think that, yeah, so we can see the progress towards skill increase here. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I guess it's how much we have to train in order to basically level up in destruction. Right now we're 37, which is handy enough, but we need to, of course, do a bit better in order to, yeah. I like how Ashira is shaking her head.
Good friend, this is an honor.
This is an honor for us, Ashira, as well. It has been a bit tedious doing work for you, but we've enjoyed hanging out or being in your vicinity because you are a character. So let's see if you have anything that we could offer. We were in severe lack of spells the last time, so let's just go in and get a few things. I don't know what the chances are of getting paralyzed, but we'll buy one regardless of it. Swift swimming, which might be good if we're finding ourselves out in the water and cliff racers, not cliff racers, what do you call them? Well, the kind of underwater equivalent of cliff racers, the slaughterfish, they attack us. Restore Magica, I will definitely need that. Restore Fatigue, just buy 2 because I'm stingy. Restore Agility, Luck, Standard Potion of Reflection. Well, we already have that as a spell, so we might as well just do it this way. Restore strength, rising force potion. Let's get that one. We used our Icarian flight scrolls last time, so we don't really, I don't think we can use it. So obviously we're not going to be using them for that, but we will use them for the when we approach one of the Tilvani towers, and that's basically where the Tilvani wizard lords, they live. And I was just thinking about this, speaking of which, we'll talk about this when I am outside, but when we are outside, sorry. So let's see here. We'll try to push it up. We're good friends with Ajira. Let's try to see if she will go with 235. She wanted to do that. Thank you. Please come again. Ajira knows that since Cor is a good friend of Ajira. Perfect. How is your bet with Galbedir? Ajira won the bet. Ajira does not forget your help. Congratulations, Ajira. We're very happy that you won the bet. Oh, I am over encumbered. I should have paid attention to that, because we do have a lot of different things that we could potentially sell. There's a lot to keep track of here. And oh, does she actually? No, I was dreaming. She does not buy my non-magical stuff. Okay, let's filter through so we just see the magical stuff. I don't know, will I need a frost shield? I might. I think I'm not usually tactical when I'm playing these games here, because Oblivion and Skyrim you can get through them without ever using a frost shield spell, but I think here in Morrowind it does make a difference, especially when it is that you are encountering a wizard who can just annihilate you with one spell, whereas in Oblivion you can kind of dance around it all. You can to a certain extent also do that here, but I think it might actually be good for us to just test the waters and see if we can utilize as many of our resources as humanly possible. So, or as Argonianly possible, but they're humans as well, but okay. So we need to go and repair our stuff also. Christ, I am just realizing there's a lot of things we need to do here. So, I'm going to drop these common pants on the floor and see if we can move. We still cannot move. We'll just drop these common shoes on the floor, and now we can move a bit. I will come back to get them at some point. But let's see. I remember checking at the others, and we've got common disease, cure common disease. Ooh, sorry.
What exactly do you require of me?
Nothing, Esther Dallin, sorry. We just need to get out. Okay. Someone watching, I can tell. Did we go to Uranus and talk?
I don't know where to begin. It is such an honor to meet you.
Same with Uranus. And it's an honor to work with you. What do you want, Evoker? Do you want more duties or not? We do. An Argonian at the South Wall Corner Club is offering training in restoration without the sanction of the guild. I want someone to stop his unsanctioned training. Okay, his unsanctioned training? Yes, I have word that an Argonian is offering training in restoration at the South Wall Corner Club. This Argonian, whoever he is, does not have the sanction of the Mages Guild. Convince him to stop offering unsanctioned training. Okay, is there, I don't know, could we ask more about the unsanctioned training? Have you taken care of that Argonian? It's tentatively. No. Then why are you here? Get that lizard to stop offering training. Wow, Ranis, yes.
Now where did I put that?
It's a miracle you like us, given that we're a lizard as well. But anyways, we will go and do that. But first we are in here at the armor. Oh, what time is it? Jesus, it's 1 a.m. For immersion's sake, do you know what? Shops are, in my mind, not open at 1 a.m. So,
welcome, Outlander.
Thank you, Ronis. She's
I thought I heard something.
very conflicted about how she feels, but I guess she likes us, but still at the same time,
Greetings. What exactly do you require of me?
she can still have a condescending way to talk and think about Argonians and still like us, I assume. Okay, let's go here until healed. Let's see what time it is. It is 3 a.m. in the night, so we've already slept for 48 hours, I think, so we just need to get this in our system. And
Do you want something?
no, Esther, darling, but you are very kind. Thank you for asking about our requirements.
I don't know where to begin. It is such an honor to meet you.
Thank you, Ernest. And, what beautiful morning. And it is morning, it is 9 a.m. and we're ready to go. It's a great time to get out and just do things. To get some administrative things done. So, Meldor, hello, how are you? We've all, I think, have we not already been introduced? So, your name is things like Cor, and you are new in Balmora. Well, my name is Meldor, and I don't mind answering questions. I have nothing else on my mind right now. And if I start to bore you about Morrowind lore, just let me know. Thank you, Meldor. We just need to repair a few things. So, we're wearing Dark Brotherhood stuff. So, we can see that this is going to financially ruin us, but it is worth it. Okay. So, we just need the extra 100. Oh, we need to repair our claymore also. Okay. Good that. We've got loads of stuff to sell from our adventures outside. So, the Netch, leather armor, and chitin armor. Very good. And be careful not to sell the Dark Brotherhood one there. And the bow, let's see. Oh, yes. So we don't have to go and find someone who is a weapons specialist as well. And let's see, is there something else we could try to sell potentially? No, I think that's it. Okay, how much? Wow, that wasn't much. Okay, let's see if we can push it up to 68. We cannot. 66. Okay. I was okay with one Drake more, but nothing else. Okay, so we can't repair our left pauldron, so we're just going to spend the money repairing our claymore. Okay. Thank you. Please come again. We will. But first we have to wear this. Very good. Okay.
This better be important.
It is important for us, at least. Ranis wants me to convince an Argonian at the South Wall Corner Club to stop offering unsanctioned trading and restoration. Good, so we are broke now. We've got, let's see here, 58 drakes. So things like Cor needs to go on to the other end of, over to the other end of the town. And I think this is a great moment to reflect on what our plans are here. So we've obviously been emotionally affected by seeing other Argonians being enslaved or being in a very kind of oppressed situation. So we want to go and do something about that. We want to go and help them, and we want to change the society and the attitude towards beast folk here in Morrowind. So it seems like Cor is contemplating how he could operate at the highest political level in this country, or in this land, sorry, I should say. So we're probably going to be joining the Telvanni, and I was also looking through some of the comments, and obviously you were trusting me to make an informed decision, or not an informed decision, because I have forgotten many things over the last couple of years. But one thing that I do remember is that the Telvanni are very interesting, and we're going to meet some fascinating characters. So that's why I will choose to do that. And we'll have a great time. And of course we could go through Hlaalu and also uncover whether or not they are as great as that book that we read described them to be. You know, if they are as outward looking, or as progressive as assumed, or as initially described. But that we can do another time. I would love to go through Hlaalu at some other point, but let's go and do this for things like Cor.
That's unusual.
Oh, so the Argonian in here is only he stands there. Our good friend. Our fabulously dressed friend. Okay, this is going to be tough. I'm just going to quick save here. Okay.
Suffers wounds.
Only he stands there. It suffers wounds. Do we? No.
What do you ask of me?
This is going to be difficult. Only he stands there, but you're a new phase. Well, not to you, but anyways, we'll skip that dialogue because. Okay. Only he stands there. I have something difficult to talk to you about, but unsanctioned training. We know that you're offering this. What if hypothetically you were to return to Rani Zathras and tell her that I agreed to stop any unsanctioned training? And suppose that if you did that, I decided to offer training to my good friends things like Cor? We're good friends with Only He Stands There. Like, our alliance to him is stronger than it is to Ranis and Major Skill. So let's say, yes, I agree. Very well, I'll offer you training after you reported back to Rani Zathras. Fantastic. Only He Stands There. So we're also a client of his now. Which is a nice little... Yeah.
Or is it inside?
Yeah, I don't know either, but it's a deep question. I do like him. I do really like him. So I was happy that that was a potential way to solve the situation. Well, let's see if it is solved. We just have to go back and lie to Ranis, which is, of course, easily done. Especially the way she described Only He Stands There. I mean, she should have known his name, instead of just referring to him as Lizard, so we don't feel too bad about it. Okay. But yeah, Tilvani. But I would like to just also get to Ald'ruhn. We've been here in Balmora for about 2 episodes now, so it'll be good for us to just go and visit another town. And for those of you, again, who haven't played Morrowind before, it'll be nice for you to see how diverse the
Interesting. Go on.
Thank you. How diverse the architecture here in Morrowind is.
I don't know where to begin. It is such an honor to meet you.
You too, Ranis. Okay. Have you put a stop to that unsanctioned training? Yes, we have. Have you taken care of that Argonian? Yes. Good. We can't allow just anyone to offer training in magic. Okay. Fantastic. That was easy. And yeah, we'd like to go back to Only He Stands There and purchase some training in restoration, because we do need to level up that skill as well, or to increase that skill, sorry. But let's ask about more duties. The scholar Itimeral needs an escort to Pagiag, but I want Itimeral's notes. Oh wow. Okay, interesting. I do not remember this. This is very conflicting. So yeah, okay, fair enough. Let's ask a bit more about that. That's very confusing, Ranis. What do you mean with... could you elaborate? Itimeral has just arrived in Balmora and doesn't know his way around. He wants to be escorted to the halfway tavern in Pagiag. I don't care if he makes it or not, sings like Cor. I just want a copy of his notes. He should be waiting at the 8 plates. Wow. Oh wow, that is brutal. Okay, Ranis, that is something else. I'm just gonna ask about advance. Oh yeah, we can't advance before we have, of course, gone through the requirements. Okay, so Itimeral has just arrived in Balmora. Okay, so she doesn't... She is ruthless, like absolutely calculating.
Someone watching me.
And cold, and still at the same time she greets us with a positive attitude, but she is incredibly sinister. I do like that though. It's it does make her intriguing. But where is he? Yeah. Itimeral is staying at the 8 Plates, which is here in town, as far as I remember. Wow, I'm still taken aback by that. Okay, 8 Plates. Oh, Jesus, we went the complete opposite direction. It's further up north. Okay, we're going to try to solve this in a non-violent way. We don't want to just kill a fellow scholar just because Ronis wants us to. And if there's a way for us to get his notes in a more diplomatic manner, we will definitely avail of that. So, first things first, let's go here into a place. Ephemeral. Let's get to know Ephemeral also. That is you, Ephemeral. He is an Ald'ruhn. He's very tall. Hello, Ephemeral. Are you here to guide me to Pagiag? Just tell me if you want to travel together. Well, we guess we have to travel together. It's our job. It's part of our advancement through the Mages Guild. Do you want me to follow you? Yes, follow me. Lead the way to the halfway tavern in Pagiag, sings like Cor. And speaking about it, could I ask you about your notes? It is refreshing to see a young Argonian with an interest in scholarship. But I can't give my notes to just anyone. Perhaps after I arrive in Pagiag. Okay, great. Do I see a young Argonian with an interest in scholarship? Condescending. But anyways, it's Emerald. We're happy to help you out because we just know that you don't know any better. So, in fact, we know a few Argonians who are very scholarly and passionate about their academic work. So, but we're gonna take you to Pagiag. We know the road, it's Emerald, actually, and you don't. And that this is not an insult, but this is just a way of saying that you're here with us and you're in safe hands. So, let's go. And the road to Pagiag is safe, as we've already witnessed. We weren't even attacked by cliff racers when we wandered that road. I do like this wandering in between cities, and sure, we can have a chat with Ephemeral. It's Emerald, sorry. Just kind of ask him. Okay. We're on the way to Pagiag, sings like Cor. And again, to anyone out there who is British, I apologize. I just really... You apparently responded okay to the first time I did it. So I have just... It gave me a bit of, credibility to just keep going with it. Okay. Tell me if you no longer want to travel together. Well, okay. Let's ask him about the Mages Guild. The Mages Guild is dedicated to the preservation and distribution of magical knowledge. Pursue your studies diligently, sings like Cor, and the benefits of belonging to the Mages Guild will become clear to you. Okay, let's go. He doesn't have much else to say, and I'm sure what he has to say about Solstheim is the same as anyone else. We'll ask him about Solstheim now, since we're just out. Solstheim. A terrible place I've heard. There's a boat from Kumu, if you have any reason to go. Okay, let's keep going into Merrill. We've been on this road before as well. I don't know if we have plucked the crush weed here. We have not, so let's go and do that. More crush weed. There we go. Crush weed, crush weed. It's a good name. Wait. Rue brush. Rue brush. This is crush weed. Chokeweed. Oh, I love that we can just get familiar with all the flora that is in these lands. Okay, crush weed again. From which we can get crush fiber. Is he still with us? Yes, he is. If you are walking or running too fast, many NPCs will fall behind. And I do remember when you get very good at athletics, meaning that you can run faster, that it is very annoying waiting for certain NPCs just because they're not as fast. But I'm a bit older now, so I think I have a bit more patience. I think, at least. So right now I'm enjoying walking around with Ephemeral. So let's just go here and see which way is it to Pagiag. Annoying placement of that sign, though. Okay, stand back, Ephemeral. This is why you have hired me, or at least you've asked me to escort you. A rat is approaching. Oh! Oh, here I was thinking that we were going to revolutionize his life. Okay, we're not. Okay. Okay, that didn't go so well. We have loaded an area safe, and once again we are here with its Emerald. He is significantly more powerful than I assumed. He was able to one-shot us, which I think most good mages in this part of the continent are. So let's just take it a bit easy with yeah, we should not be standing in front of him when it is that we encounter enemies. So actually let us just let him do most of the work, and yeah, I guess we were put back in our place. So like as we discovered last time, things like Cor has an unnatural ability to, well, perish in these kinds of circumstances and then wake up. That makes him an ideal Nerevar, because he will occasionally just benefit from hindsight and foresight at the same time, anticipating events because he has gone through them before, and yeah, something like that, blah blah blah. But it's just nice to explain how we can die and still load a save again. So I'm just going to quick save again here, and let's continue the story. So I'm glad that we're not as sinister as Ron is, because then we would just attack him thinking that we could best him, but decidedly not. So let's just go and yeah, let him deal with all the violence on our path. The road most traveled. Script. Okay, this is where we found the rat. I'm just gonna quick save again. It's a marrow, it's a marrow, it's a marrow. Wow. That was a blinding light. Amazing. And this is also where it started to rain. Great. Thank you. Okay, let's see. So, which way was it to Pagiag? Oh, Christ. We do not like this. Okay, Pagiag this way. Ghastly weather, don't you think? Sings like Cor. Indeed it is, it's a marrow. Ghastly weather indeed. Ooh, that was a big one. Okay. Pick up some blank anther plants. We should also be selling a lot of these ingredients, or at least, yes, there was one of you who suggested that we keep a mortar and, well, an alchemy set in our inventory, and we need to do that. So I will go and purchase that. That's on the long list of things that I have to get. And obviously advancement in this world does take a bit of time, but we've got time, so let's go for it. Oh no, have you not united with Nels yet? The day greets me well, Mori. How about you? If there's anything I can ever do for you, I would be happy to. Soon I will be with Nellos, that was his name, and all will be well. You should definitely go get him now, at least, because he's waiting. He's been waiting for such a long time, otherwise he'll have to go and get you. I guess they are maybe waiting for each other, but an awful chore out in this weather. Like, don't know why they would do that. And Itamara is like, who was she? And they'd be like, she's a very well-dressed woman who's waiting for her bandit lover, her rogue. Oh. Itamara does not understand that, because he is passionate, not about romantic rogues, but about his research. So for him, that is, it seems a bit of a bore, to be fairly honest. Right, we are almost at Pagiag, and when we of course arrive, we'll ask him about his notes. We could actually ask him about those now. We're on the way to Pagiag, things like Cor. And then be like, Itimero's notes. It is okay, that's the same as he said. So, we'll just arrive. Yeah, let's just arrive in Pagiag. Christ, I can't wait until we're inside again as well. Christ, it is terrible. Don't mind rain, but if you can avoid it, I'd do that. I don't mind rain that much, was what I was going to say. And we've been here before. Halfway Tavern. You ready, Tamara? Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ooh, oh, he's very happy to be around here. Wait, there we go. Thank you for taking me to Pagiag. You are an excellent guide. Thank you, Tamara. Speaking of which, could we just, your notes? You've been very gracious to escort me to Pagiag, and you show great promise for an evoker. I've never met anyone with such enthusiasm for my research. Please, do take this copy of my notes as a sign of my gratitude. Your journal has been updated, and Itimero's notes has been added to our inventory. See you eventually, things like Cor. Thank you, see you as well, Itimero. Ooh, oh, we forgot about that for a moment. Okay, so let's just go and ask Hlaalu here if we have... She has a bed. Yes, we have one available. It's 10 gold for the rest of the day. Do you want it? Yes, I do. Great, the bed is yours. At the end of the hall upstairs, you'll find it unlocked. Enjoy your stay in Pagiag. Thank you, Hlaalu. Oh, sorry.
Greetings. What exactly do you require?
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
Anasi.
Sweet moonshine.
Sweet music, I love that. Ladia Florogrius. Okay, so at the end of the hall, that is here. Let's just have a bit of rest. It was a long journey from Balmora here until here. Heal up, and let's sleep until early morning and hope that it isn't raining. And if it is, we'll brace ourselves. It's not the worst thing, of course. Oh, it's very early actually, a bit too early. So there we go. 6 a.m. is a fine time to wake up. Okay, Pagiag. It is still raining. Ooh. We will brave it nonetheless. Can you? No. Well, it's not open. Ooh, it's clearing up. Ah. Oh. Nice. Okay. Oh, what's that over there? Just have to see what this plant is. Cumberry. Okay. More cumberry. We could have gone to this. Ah. The sun is rising. Look at that. This is why we get up early. Not because we're told to go and work or to, you know, lovely. Look as the sun hits the rock and our face as well. The sun rises over Pagiag. That is nice. We need a hat. Nice. Okay. Great little moment. Especially after that shower. Kinda deserve to be greeted like this, I think. And we've managed to do work for Anna's without giving in to her murderous and calculating tendencies. Or cold-hearted tendencies, I should say. Alright. Let's go for this. Okay. Oh, we need to pass her first. I wonder what's up here. Will we risk it? Okay, yeah, wow, that is nice. Love this. Let's go this way and see where we end up. Heather. Wait. And cork pop. Let's see which direction we're walking in right now. We're walking towards Hlaalu. Okay. A small detour won't kill us. And I think actually you can... This path that goes along the river here back to Balmora. So mind if we go for a bit of a detour. And... Cor Canish flower. What's up here? Which ruin is that? Ooh. Cliff Racer. We know how to do this. Let's go for it. We know how to do this. Ald'ruhn Ancestral Tomb. Should we just get some fatigue first? And see where that Cliff Racer went. Oh! Who is that? Quick save. Hello? Nevrasa Dralor. Hello! Please, can you help me? I've lost my way and cannot find the holy place for which I'm searching. The holy place? Yes, the fields of Kumu. I'm on a pilgrimage to this holiest of places, but I seem to have lost my way. Perhaps you can help me find it. Surely you know this area better than I. I can pay you for your time, say 150 septims? Seems like Cor is like, okay, well, we've just led someone over to Pagiag from Balmora, but sure, we are in the area, so I'll try and lead you to this place. Oh, thank you so much. I know the fields of Kumu are near the water. The view from there is supposed to be breathtaking. I've been told there's a farm nearby where pilgrims may sometimes stop and rest weary legs. Okay, so I guess we have to travel together. Should I continue to follow you to the fields of Kumu? Yeah, sure, let's keep going. Excellent, let's keep going. Whew. Okay, so we both have to lead this pilgrim to a place that we've never been. Oh, and of course this happens. But do not worry, because we are well versed in this. I think we're going to...
Where's that slave? Here not long ago.
Nevrasa. What? Anyways. Okay. Yeah, anyways, we just have to realize that that is the standard here. Oh, Christ. Oh, maybe we could let it stay stuck here on this mushroom. It doesn't know how to get to us. Neither does Nevrasa. Come on. Hurry. We need to escape it. Oi! Okay. Oh! Okay, that is not working. Are they immune to... No? Okay, so we have just used all our magic at not getting any... Ooh! Do you know what? We'll let her... Oh no! Okay, we have to go and do something about this. Ancestral ghosts, help us. No, we can't because we don't have any magicka, but we have a restore magicka potion somewhere. We've got a few of them. We've got a quality. We've got 4 quality restore magicka potions, so we'll be doing this. Come on. I just want to make sure that we have... Is this the strongest shock spell we have? I think it is, yeah. Okay, anyways. I don't know why we couldn't... There we go, okay. And you survived. Are you okay? Dispose of corpse. There we go. Great. Nevrasa is okay. Perfect. And we've got an ancestral ghost. That ghost is actually creepy. The way it is, the way it flies or floats is actually creepy enough. If you're walking out somewhere by yourself and you see something approaching you like that, you are going to be running as fast as you can, far, far away. That is creepy. But luckily now, okay, it's been very helpful though, so my association with the ancestral ghosts are quite positive until one of them attacks me, and it isn't summoned, of course. So yeah, Marie is still waiting for Nellis, which is fine. Oh, there's this squaw. Cute. Ooh. No, that is a wild guar. Oh, because last time we met a guar out here, it was quite friendly. Aye. Okay, that is not helping. We've got, okay, we're just going to restore some fatigue and get back to it. Where is it? There we go. There we go. Wild guar. I did not know that they were this aggressive. I did not remember them to be this aggressive. Anyways, Fields of Kumu. There's another guar there. Christ, I just realized that we have to find it. And I know, as far as I remember, it is out on this lake. So we might just approach the end of this peninsula very carefully, just to see if, because there's a peninsula here that we're walking out at, and I don't know if it is on this one, but we'll see if it is. And we have the benefit of walking a little bit faster than what was her name again? Nevrasa. So we just need to thank the gods for the subtitles, because otherwise I don't know if I'd known or noticed that she was attacked by the wild guar. But let's go for it. Let's see, willow flower and black anther plant. How much are they worth? 2 value. Okay, anyways, it's worth picking them up, even though they don't amass for much. And we managed to let Nevrasa catch up to us. Okay, Heather. There we go. She's still with us. Oh, I think this is the end of the road. Christ, I should have healed. Anyways, we'll get to do that now. Okay, until healed. Let's go for this. And of course, so dead end. We have, at least we know what's out here at the peninsula. Basically nothing. So we will try to circle around the lake and just want to see what the view is like. Ah, this is pure Morrowind mood. I love this. This is. You can see Vivek over there. You can see Pagiag, and I guess that's potentially Suran. Let's say so, but we'll go have a look. And this is where in Skyrim or Oblivion you just jump into the water, swim across, but I am not doing that here in this game, not without water walking. And Nevrasa does not have a water walking spell or potion. Well, from what I know, she doesn't. Oi! was something over there in the water. What is that? Making rings. I think it's a mud crab. Okay, let's keep on going. Fascinating. That tongue is massive. Wow. Ah, lovely. We may just diverge from the path a bit and try to circle around the lake without getting attacked by something. Wow, the guars are everywhere. Oh, okay. Oi! Oh, there she is. Luckily so. Thought it. Okay. There we go. Making progress here. And let's take its time. No! Erlasa, this way. Nevrasa, sorry. And no, this way. Ooh. Okay, I just stick close and follow me. Okay, immersion break here. So as far as I remember with Morrowind NPCs is that when they are your follower, they will, if you're close by, they will literally follow you like Nevras is doing here. But if you are far away, they will try to trace the path that you have taken through the landscape. So if I go back and I am too far away, I think her AI package will be like, oh, I have to, now I don't know where things like Cor is, I have to run through, basically follow his footsteps. And so that's why she started running back. I assume that's how I remembered it being. You can correct me if I am wrong, of course. These are probably the most annoying quests in the entire game, but it's fine because we are here to just take it as this and enjoy the storytelling aspect of it. But I realize that we have to just be very patient with Nevrasa here and many other people that we have to escort to various places in the future. But so far so good. She's got an excellent running posture though, and she's working the arms, which is she's a brilliant runner. Even though it's going slowly, she's got a great running form. There's a Nick sound up there that's desperately trying to get us, but we're far ahead of the curve, so it won't. But I think that also means that we can heal a bit. There we go. Hello, Mori. And oh, it's a bit wide angled, isn't it? There we go. And just quick save. Okay. So, like I said, I think I said it earlier, but there is like an entire pilgrimage you can undergo, like you can undertake, sorry, and in this game, and it takes you all across the entire island, and yeah, it's a wonderful way to explore religious sentiments or the spiritual sentiments of the land. So let's go and see if we can't do it at some point. I think we will inevitably pass the places along the pilgrimage just because they are, they're hard to escape. So I think this was about where we saw those rings out in the water. Oh, we have to be careful not to stray from the path too much. Okay, let's go back to the road. Nevrasa. How's she doing, though? Fields of Kumu. Could you say there? Oh, okay. Fields of Kumu. It was there that Lord Vivek met a poor farmer whose only guar had died. This farmer could not harvest his muck sponge without his guar, and could not provide muck for himself or his village. So the Lord Vivek removed his fine clothes, laid them aside, and toiled in the farmer's fields, acting as a beast of burden until the entire crop was harvested. It is at the Fields of Kumu we go to pray for the same humility Lord Vivek showed on that day. I'll mark it on your map. Oh, wow. Okay, so 2 things. She could have marked it earlier, of course, which would have been lovely. But second of it, I vaguely remember that story, and it resonates with me differently, of course, today than it did when I was a teenager reading it. Lord Vivek. So he is one of the kind of demigods or half-gods. It's a while ago, so I am not entirely sure how to describe him. But anyways, he's a slightly supernatural being, besides the fact that most people here are supernatural to a certain extent. Okay. But let's fix this rat and we will... There we go. Let's get some... Oh, there is nothing on it. He's a powerful deity in this province and in this world. And we can meet him. And we may meet him. But for now, this is... it is far out into the future that I think that our paths will lead to Lord Vivek. But it'll be interesting learning something about him. And there is a very interesting book that is a bit mad to read that is related to Lord Vivek, or just Vivek as we'll call him. But things like Cor is of course intrigued by this Lord Vivek, and for now he does know that Lord Vivek is a person who, well, not literally but metaphorically, walks amongst us. So should be there soon. We're almost close to the map marker. I'm still baffled by the fact that she had such a hard time finding the place, and then still she was able to mark it on our map after we had asked about it, despite her portraying to be hopeless and helpless. Okay, we found the shrine, the pilgrim shrine. Fields of Kumu shrine. Thank you for your help, sings like Cor. Here's the payment I promised you. May all of your travels be safe. You too, Nivrasa. 150 gold have been added to our inventory. So we might as well also interact with it. Here in the Fields of Kumu, Vivek acted as a beast of burden for a poor farmer who could not harvest muck sponge after his guar died. Great. Nice. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your pilgrimage, Nivrasa. I've got a bit more money. This quest sends me, not in a good way, but in a bad way. And I don't know if we will be able to deal with it. So I am just quick saving beforehand. But I do remember this vividly because I got killed so many times and it was very frustrating. Anyways. Thorinor. Okay.
I really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
You will have time for it in a moment. Things like Cor approaches this situation, not exactly knowing what is going on. But he's like wondering, what is this Bosmer doing out here? Thorinor. Hello! Please, might you be of assistance? My friend is lost and I'm very worried about him. Okay, who's your friend? Yes, my friend Edris Oral and I were traveling to Vivek and he heard a strange animal sound nearby. He's sort of an amateur naturalist. Oh, so are we. Well, I guess we're amateur naturalists as well, so we can relate. And he felt compelled to seek out what was making the noises. That was hours ago, and I'm afraid something terrible has happened to him. If you could find him and bring him back safely, I'd really appreciate it. I'd go myself, but I'm really more of a scholar as he is. That's why we were traveling together. A little safety numbers, you know. Can you help? Yes, of course, Thorinor. We'll try to find your friend. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Truly. I fear for his life. Okay, Thorinor, we'll go out and see what we can do. And just with the benefit of foresight, and hindsight, this is a video game after all, I am just going to arm myself already. Okay. Oh. Okay, well, this is going a little bit easier than I thought it would. Christ, we need to heal though, because there are 2 of them. Where is the... George? We will go with... There we go. Lovely. And we will summon the ancestral ghost. We need some help with these kagouti. Casper, let's call him Casper. It's I hope it doesn't breach immersion too badly, but let's go, Casper. Whoosh. We need to charge our magicka. Or recharge your magicka. Just restore, sorry. There we go. This kagouti has not seen us. Oh, it has now. Another thing is that they're very fast, these ones, and quite deadly, as you can see. So that is why I think when I was younger I just died to them so much. But it's going a bit better now. We have already taken out 1, so I just need to... Wait. We've got help this time. No, okay. I better unsheath it. There we go. Woo! Great. Where is the other one? There we go. Ah, yes. So this is kagouti mating habits. Oh yeah. Notes, kagouti mating habits. Address oral. I don't know what address sounds like, but you know what? Let's read. Observations made on wild kagouti. Different voice. Observations made on wild kagouti in southeastern Morrowind. Kagouti do not seem to travel in large packs as previously believed. Perhaps they group into larger packs when mating season is imminent. Females seem to be dominant sex. Males will bring gifts of food in exchange for mating advantage. Males sometimes attacked. Loud vocalizations heard exchanged, believed to be from males, especially at night. Fascinating. Males do not seem to engage in physical confrontation for reproductive rights. Some posturing, but no conflict. All kagouti display increased aggressiveness during mating. Must be careful not to be seen. Mating kagouti found to be increasingly territorial. Okay, so I guess that's what we were seeing here is 2 kagouti. Who were... Oh, they are also referred to as mating kagouti. Okay, so let's see what was our friend's name here? Address. You must be somewhere nearby. Okay, I'm not gonna pick... Yes, let's just pick these flowers. Willow flower. Address, you can come out now. They're gone. There's no one around. There you are. You are extravagantly dressed. Well, we are too as well.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
We're here to save you, Address, so... Oh, thank heavens you found me. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't shown up. I've been trapped here by some kagouti since my friend and I were separated. Your friend, I think I met you. Ah, you've met Thorinor. Yes, he and I became separated when I went off to investigate some sounds I heard. Of course, it turned out to be a pack of kagouti that trapped me here, but I see you've taken care of them. Did you notice any distinctive sounds that they may have made when you were battling them? They have the most fascinating vocalizations. But enough of that for now. Shall we go back and meet Thorinor? Yes, sure, let's do. So, follow me. So luckily there is not far. Interesting. So he is, well, he's an amateur naturalist. I can relate to that. Seems like Cor can relate to that. So I guess it's like, of course I know the thing about being drawn to something, potentially risking your life, but that's the fascinating thing about natural science, isn't it? It can kill us, but how can it kill us? Anyways, okay.
I really
Thornor.
don't have time for this, so make it quick.
Thornor, how are you? Ah, you found my friend Edris. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much this means to me. I'm afraid I don't have much to give you as a reward, but this amulet may help you in your travels. It's helped the two of us out on a number of occasions. Take care. Okay, perfect. Oh, slow falling. We definitely need that, so we don't need to... Well, good. That is a good spell. Okay, let's say goodbye to Edris. It's good to be away from those kagouti, though they were marvelous beasts. Did you notice the coloration? And the larger one was a real ripper. Oh, wow, yeah. Can't say we did, but I did think that they were gorgeous animals. So, we have just hung out with these. We've hung out with these two, and we've talked to Edris about the kagouti and how fascinating they are as animals. And we've got quite a bit of distance back to Ranis, so I think we'll continue along the shores of the lake and make our way over to, I think that is Suran over there. And oh, lovely little farm here. Let's go and see who's in here. What are they growing? Saltries. Oh, we remember the Saltries plantation that some of them have talked about. A Love's farmhouse. Ah, gorgeous. That is nice. Not a bad view. After a long night talking about kagouti mating rituals and vocalizations, we've woken up and just taken a moment to enjoy the scenery and the environment. It's beautiful here, it really is. We don't want to fall into the water because the worst things happen down there. So let's just go in and talk to Aluf. Hello, Aluf. Aluf the Easterner.
Come on then, say something or move on.
I don't know you. What do you want? Background. I am Aluf the Easterner. Farmer. We should be out farming by now, shouldn't you? Well, if you've done the farming bit, there's no point. At first, let's see, we've already had that. Little divine intervention, little secret. Yes, we've already had these also, so thank you, Olaf. It's been nice visiting you, and hope your crop grows well and strong. So let's go further. Ah, nice. Not a bad time to be arriving at a new city as well. This genuinely makes me want to, tomorrow morning, get up at 6 a.m. to go and walk nearby a lake and watch the fog rise from the surface of the lake, of the waters. But I'm doing it now here, and it's nice also doing it in Morrowind. So let's go here and see who's here. Sturdican. Sturdican's farmhouse. Let's go in and see hi to Sturdican. Oh, Jurendar.
Khajiit has no time for you.
What are you doing here? What can Jurendar do for you? Can I free you? Jurendar cannot be freed without the key. Okay, well, what if we go and find the key?
Over there. That's new.
Over there? Where is over there? Unless the key is on the owner.
Want something?
Yeah, I want the key to free you, Jurendar, of course. And let's go out and see. Who is Jur? Ah.
Okay, I'm listening.
Sturdican. Interesting. So, Sturdican, let's call him Sturdican, is effectively the farmer who is living here, but he's also harboring a slave. Okay. Hello, Sturdican. Do you want something? Latest rumors. And we've already had that. Okay, Morrowind lore. Ooh. A group called the Dissident Priests rebelled against temple authority. The temple outlawed the Dissident Priests and persecuted them. Didn't know that. Let's go here. So you have... I assume that the key is on this guy here, but we cannot be sure. I'm sure he wouldn't just leave the key to his own slave inside the farmhouse. But...
Khajiit has no time for you.
I understand, because you have basically some duties to tend to. But we'll come back for you, Jurendar. We will. And we're not too keen on doing something criminal just yet to basically defend your rights. Just basically because we lack the stomach to do so yet. I don't remember walking down this road before. We need to find a hat as well. It'd be nice to just get to surround and see what is offered there. The road seems safe for now. The curiosity of things like Cor is indeed enlightening, because you want to go and have a look around to just see what do people do around this area. Like, for instance, all these farms and farmlands. What's the meaning of it all? What are they doing just in general? Sidrana Arvel. I don't believe I've seen an Argonian with such a grand outfit in some time. Can I help you? Little advice. If you find yourself... If you find yourself stumbling into trouble when you are tired, stop being so reckless. We've had that one also. Secret, we've also had that. Background. I am Sidran Arvel, noble and retainer of Great House Hlaalu. Okay, House Hlaalu. Arvel Manor. So this is these manors that the book was telling us about, that the Hlaalu members have, high-ranking Hlaalu members have. Urain Arvel. I am Urain Arvel, noble and oathman of Great House Hlaalu. Okay, hello Urain. Interesting. And just walk around someone's house like this. And we've got an entire family of Arvels here. And he is also noble and oathman of Hlaalu. Beautiful house though. I'd love to live like this in real life, or at least see what it is that this would look like in real life. Caldera Arvel. Okay. So I guess these are just a few people who are standing about, going about their daily lives, letting an Argonian in. Biography of the Wolf Queen. Speechcraft. Very good. A skill book. And we get to meet the Wolf Queen. So this is great, actually. There's a quest in Skyrim that deals with Potema. And you get to meet Potema as like this wraith or lich character, but obviously because a lot of the lore has been pre-established in previous Elder Scrolls games, it's like you can actually read about these. So let's just see how long this is. It is quite long. Okay, we'll go for it. Few historic figures are viewed as unambiguously evil, but Potema, the so-called Wolf Queen of Solitude, surely qualifies for that dishonor. Born to the imperial family in the 67th year of the Third Era, Potema was immediately presented to her grandfather, the Emperor Uriel Septim II, a famously kind-hearted man who viewed the solemn, intense babe and whispered, "She looks like a she-wolf, about ready to pounce." Potema's childhood in the imperial city was certainly difficult from the start. Her father, Prince Pelagius Septim, and her mother, Quizara, showed little affection for their brood. Her eldest brother, Antiochus, let's just say that, 16 at Potema's birth, was already a drunkard and womanizer, infamous in the Empire. Her younger brothers, Zephorus and Magnus, were born much later, so for years she was the only child in the imperial court. By the age of 14, Potema was a famous beauty with many suitors, but she was married to cement relations with King Mantiarco of the Nordic Kingdom of Solitude. She entered the court, it was said, as a pawn, but she quickly became a queen. The elderly King Mantiarco loved her and allowed her all the power she wished, which was total. When Uriel Septim II died the following year, her father was made emperor, and he faced a greatly depleted treasury, thanks to her father's poor management. Pelagius II then dismissed the Elder Council, forcing them to buy back their positions. In the Third Era, 97, after many miscarriages, the Queen of Solitude gave birth to a son, which she named Uriel after her grandfather. Mantiarco quickly made Uriel his heir, but the queen had much bigger ambitions for her child. 2 years later, Pelagius II died, many say poisoned by a vengeful former council member, and his son Potema's brother, Antiochus, took the throne. At age 48, it could be said that Antiochus's wild seeds had yet to be sown, and the history books were nearly pornographic in their depictions of life at the imperial court during the years of his reign. Potema, whose passion was for power, not fornication, was scandalized every time she visited the imperial city. Mantiarco, King of Solitude, died the springtide after Pelagius II. Uriel ascended to the throne, ruling jointly with his mother. Doubtless, Uriel had the right and would have preferred to rule alone, but Potema convinced him that his position was only temporary. He would have the empire, not merely the kingdom. In Castle Solitude, she entertained dozens of diplomats from other kingdoms of Skyrim, sowing seeds of discontent. Her guest list over the years expanded to include kings and queens of High Rock and Morrowind as well. For 13 years, Antiochus ruled Tamriel and proved an able leader despite his moral laxity. Several historians point to proof that Potema cast the spell that ended her brother's life, but evidence one way or another is lost in the sands of time. In any event, both she and her son Uriel were visiting the imperial court in the Third Era 112 when Antiochus died, and immediately challenged the rule of his daughter and heir, Kintyra. Potema's speech to the Elder Council is perhaps helpful to students of public speaking. She began with flattery and self-abasement. "My most august and wise friends, members of the Elder Council, I am but a provincial queen, and I can only assume to bring to issue what you yourselves must have already pondered." She continued on to praise the late emperor, who was a popular ruler in spite of his flaws. He was a true septim and a great warrior, destroying, with your counsel, the near-invincible armada of Payandonea. But little time was wasted before she came to her point. The Empress Magna unfortunately did nothing to temper my brother's lustful spirits. In point of fact, no whore in the slums of the city spread out on more beds than she. Had she attended to her duties in the imperial bedchamber more faithfully, we would have a true heir to the empire, not the half-wit, milksop bastards who call themselves the emperor's children. The girl called Caldera is popularly believed to be the daughter of Magna and the captain of the guard? It may be that she's the daughter of Magna and the boy who cleans the cistern. We can never know for certain. Not as certainly as we can know the lineage of my son, Uriel, the last of the Septim dynasty. Despite Potema's eloquence, the Elder Council allowed Caldera to assume the throne as the Empress Caldera II. Potema and Uriel angrily returned to Skyrim and began assembling the rebellion. Details of the War of the Red Diamond are included in other histories. We need not recount the Empress Caldera II's capture and eventual execution in High Rock in the year Third Era 114, nor the ascension of Potema's son, Uriel III, 7 years later. Her surviving brothers, Sepphoris and Magnus, fought the Emperor and his mother for years, tearing the Empire apart in a civil war. When Uriel III fought his uncle, Sepphoris in Hammerfell at the Battle of Ichidag in the Third Era 127, Potema was fighting her other brother, Uriel's uncle Magnus, in Skyrim at the Battle of Falkenstar. She received word of her son's defeat and capture just as she was preparing to mount an attack on Magnus's weakest flank. The 61-year-old Wolf Queen flew into a rage and led the assault herself. It was a success, and Magnus and his army fled. In the midst the victory celebration, Potema heard the news that her son, the Emperor, had been killed by an angry mob before he had even made it for trial in the imperial city. He had been burned to death within his carriage. When Sepphoris was proclaimed emperor, Potema's fury was terrible to behold. She summoned Daedra to fight for her, had her necromancers resurrect her fallen enemies as undead warriors, and mounted attack after attack on the forces of the Emperor Sepphoris I. Her allies began leaving her as her madness grew, and her only companions were the zombies and skeletons she had amassed over the years. The Kingdom of Solitude became a land of death. Stories of the ancient Wolf Queen being waited on by rotting skeleton chambermaids and holding war plans with vampiric generals terrified her subjects. Potema died after a month-long siege on her castle in the year the Third Era 137 at the age of 90. While she lived, she had been the Wolf Queen of Solitude, daughter of the Emperor Pelagius II, wife of King Mantiarco, aunt of the Empress Caldera II, mother of Emperor Uriel III, and sister of the Emperors Antiochus and Sepphoris. 3 years after her death, Antiochus died, and Potema's brother Magnus took the throne. Her death has hardly diminished her notoriety, though there is little direct evidence of this. Some theologians maintain that her spirit was so strong she became a Daedra after her death, inspiring mortals to mad ambition and treason. It is also said that her madness so infused Castle Solitude that it infected the next king to rule there. Ironically, that was her 18-year-old nephew Pelagius, the son of Magnus. Whatever the truth of the legend, it is undeniable that when Pelagius left Solitude in the Third Era at 145 to assume the title of the Emperor Pelagius III, he quickly became known as Pelagius the Mad. It is even widely rumored that he murdered his father Magnus. The Wolf Queen must surely have had the last laugh. Okay, that was a great read, actually. And I had forgotten that Potema was related to Pelagius the Mad. So, thank you, sorry, Arvel, for letting us... Oh, this is the wrong way. For letting us stay in your house and read your books. It was a rewarding experience, to say the least. Okay, so Potema is the Wolf Queen that we defeat in Skyrim, and very easily. So, if you recall, I remember it as a very anticlimactic battle. But she is a strong necromancer, and she's a lich in the form that you meet her, which would make sense also given what we read in the book. But yeah, in any case, nice to just get some Elder Scrolls history refreshing.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander. I don't know you. What do you want? What's your background? I am Brains Randus, noble and retainer of the great house Hlaalu. Okay, so this is clearly a Hlaalu district. Interesting. So let's go in and check. Slave Master Shack. So this was, as we feared, the Hlaalu are also well versed in the trade, or well integrated in the trade of slavery here in Morrowind. And I'm just gonna look to see if we could potentially see if there's a key somewhere if we do meet a slave, because this slave master. Oh, there they are. Relin. So I think we need to just let things like Cor come down and see how Argonians and Khajiit are just kept in pure misery. Casa. What are you doing here? What can I do for you? Go free. You must find the key to these braces before I can be freed. I feared so. We'll be back for you guys. And I think things like Cor is taken aback not only by what he suspected to be a contained issue, but now he sees it as quite widespread. In that sense, in terms of morality, it would not make sense to choose between Telvanni and Hlaalu. And here is an entire town or settlement with slave quarters. A plantation, effectively. I don't know you. What do you want? Hragol the Crow. I am Hragol the Crow, warrior and oathman of the great house Hlaalu. Okay. Azini. What are you doing here? What can Azini do for you? You don't need to do anything for us, Azini. But we need to do something for you. We feel obligated to. So, I guess these are just the plantations. I don't think Suran is around this place. And I think those of you who know where Suran is would know this. And we're getting back to Pagiag very soon. There's a tame Guar. Corky! Hey Corky! That is cute. Do you like the animation? Hey Lovin. I don't know you, what do you want? I'm Lovin Andis, a farmer. No advice. We have that. No, just proclamation, we've had that. And we have had that. Okay.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Morrowind lore. Ashlanders live with their herds in camps in the wilderness. They are primitive people, but proud, and I fear they can never become civilized. Interesting. Oh, Corky, hello. So there is the city of Vivek, standing proud and strong and large in the distance. And will we try to cross the waters here just briefly? Do you know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. So let's try and see if we can do without getting swarmed. Oi! There was 2 seconds in the water. Okay, I guess it's time for us to test this swift swimming thing. Though I don't think that we can swim faster than the slaughterfish. I do think that it's just good to just try and see. Ow! Okay, I'm not gonna do that. No. We're just gonna walk around and the backside of Pagiag and to see, because we need to get back to Rana. She's probably sitting at home or just sitting at the Mages Guild wondering what is going on. Why has things like Cor not returned with those notes? Okay, but we are on the way back to Ranis and we will not let her down, and that is purely practical so that we can advance through the Mages Guild. And we'll be joining House Telvanni and the Mages Guild. I think those are the two factions that we'll focus on advancing through. So let's see if we can find a Telvanni member. We might not even, I don't know if we can even join Telvanni, just considering the fact that we're an Argonian. Maybe they'll be like, no, you deserve to be a slave, not an actual member of the faction. So we'll have to see how that goes. Just want to see what the name of this is here. Manamu. We might get back to Manamu at some point. I don't know. But, you know, if someone says, oh, you need to go to Manamu to find, I don't know, a needle or something, it's like, okay, we know where that is, sort of. And it seemed like a tamed guar as well. Let's see if it has a name. Wild guar. Oh, it's a wild guar, and it's a friendly one as well. Oh wait, no, it was not friendly. Okay, it was just... Okay, note to self, don't approach guars just because they look cute. Just bit and dip and with no fatigue, but I won this. Okay, I will leave guars alone because I obviously should learn that they are territorial animals and they probably don't need us. Do you know when you see people approaching animals that they should not be approaching? And what was that? That makes sound better not attack me. I think also that there is a boat over here and means of transportation, which is what we are looking for at the moment. And I will admire the guar from a distance. I think it is absolutely fine that we are taking our time not to get involved in various grievances. So, in the niche here, I think they're okay. Ah, funny design for a bridge. I do like it though. Let's see. There's a silt strider. Okay, and Vivek. Perfect. Nice. Ooh. Let's say hi to whoever is over here. Hello, Fivasa. Just a friendly warning. Don't spook the Natch. Don't worry, they're completely safe if you don't bother them. But get them riled up, and they're trouble. Especially the Betty Netch. Oh, the Betty Netch? What do you mean? The Betty Netch is the tough one. It's the Bull Netch that's poisonous. But the Betty Netch is twice as tough and twice as mean. What about the Bull Netch? Normally a single Betty Netch will have a harem of 5 or 6 Bull Netch. But we keep the Bull Netch ration closer to 1-to-1 for faster breeding. Tends to make our Betty Netch a little more aggressive than they are in the wild. Interesting. Any advice, secret, Morrowind lore? Worn out weapons and armor work poorly. Repair them yourself if you have some skill, or take them to a smith for repair, that we know. Her trade. I'm a netch herder. It's long hours, but easy work. Just keep them from wandering off. I wonder how you do that, keep them from wandering off. Do you like guile them into not doing? Is it attacking us? Hopefully not. No, it is not. It was just walking in our floating in our direction. We'll leave it be. The largest city on Vattenfell. And we're not going in here anytime soon because it's a maze and we need to have something to do in here. That's always how I feel about Vivek. It's like, if you're just wandering in there with the idea of exploring, you're going to be doing a lot of walking. You are also if you're involved in quests, but it's nicer to be walking around the cantons inside. That's what each of those are called, with point and purpose. So let's talk here to Adondasi. This is Vivek's docks, Outlander. I'm the shipmaster and I manage all the seagoing traffic here. Tell me your destination if you're outward bound. Or if you're new to Vivek, I can steer you to the local services or to a specific place in Vivek. If you're looking for someone in particular, I might be able to help. Okay? We should actually engage more with this my trade thing here, so let me ask. I am a caravaneer. I can transport you by stealth strider to various destinations for a modest fee. Okay, we would like to get to Balmora. We have business to conclude here. Where would you like to go? We'd like to go to Balmora, please. Thank you. Amazing. Right, this has been waiting for us in a very long time, I assume, so let's go and... Bet she's very fond of us, so... A bit passive-aggressive, I'd imagine, also.
I'm listening.
People tend to get that way in an organization like this, so...
I
hey,
don't
Ronis.
know where to begin. It is such an honor to meet you.
Okay. Ronis, let's go for it. I am waiting for Meryl's notes. Well, do you have the notes or not? Yes, here they are. Good work, Singsley Cor. You'll go far in the Mages Guild. Meryl's notes have been removed. But we've not gotten any reward for the last couple of duties, actually. That's a bit annoying, but anyways. Duties. I believe Tashpi Ashibel in Margan has been practicing necromancy. Right, Tashpi lives in Margan. She's the one who's been practicing necromancy. What do you mean she's been practicing necromancy? Find Tashpi Ashibel in Margan and kill her. The Mages Guild cannot tolerate necromancers. Oh wow, so she actually wants us to go and kill someone directly. There's no like... That's the only option left. She's getting more and more murderous. Okay, Ronnie's told me that Tashpi Ashibel is a necromancer. Ronnie's wants me to kill Tashpi. She lives in Margan. I think we are getting to a point with Ronnie's where we know that we can get other duties from another guild, so I'd want us to go to Ald'ruhn and maybe just go and engage with someone there instead. Edwina was the person. So I think since Cor has had enough of Ronnis's murders, tasks and tendencies, so let's go and consider, are we gonna walk up to Ald'ruhn or are we going to I would like to, but I just don't remember where it is, and I do imagine it could take a lot of time and a lot of cliff races getting there. So it's over behind that hill. There's not really a path. There is a path to the north, isn't there? Okay, do you know what? I'm going to go to the north of the town and see if there is a path up, because we might just take that way then. I'm just gonna... No, I'm not gonna wait out in the open. It's better to find somewhere to just rest. There is a road that goes north. Well, I don't remember where it goes. I might know when we start walking up the path, but...
My time is precious.
Charlosa, we just spoke to you as well. I'm thinking of maybe just spending a night here in 8 Blades. Just to get the rain away, and we will go for a walk. So, hello Dulnea, do you have any beds? Yes, we have one available. It's 10 gold for the rest of the day. Do you want it? Yes, I do. It's all yours for the day. Down the stairs to the right. Thank you. Oi, there is a table in the way. No one saw that. Unlocked. Perfect. Let's get some rest. Just quickly. And we will go for 24 hours. And Argonians, I'd imagine, have the ability to sleep for 24 hours. So, seems like Cor is going to take advantage of said ability. Where is that slave? Oh, wow. Okay, And we're going to exit. Still raining. Let's see if it just... It eases up a bit. Yeah, perfect.
Speak quickly.
Let's see, what time is it? It's 8 in the evening. It's a bit late to be
Traveler.
initiating a long walk, but sure, we like the magic of the night as well, so... And it has stopped raining, so let's take full advantage of that. That's a temple up there, actually, Tribunal Temple. Yeah. We might go up there and see if someone offers arcane training, but let's go and proceed onwards. We'll be back, Balmora, but yeah, we'll be going to Ald'ruhn for a bit, and we also need a Colovian hat, so Colovian fur hat, but we'll get that eventually. But it's nice to just be seeing other places. Where's that going? Is it going into the water? The Quama Forager. It is going into the water. I wonder if it can survive down there. Oh! It stopped. Okay. Let's see here, there's one over there that we'll have to deal with, because it is in our way and we know that it is going to attack us. Perfect. Oh! Oh! First deal with that rat. But there's a dead body up there. I don't remember that. Interesting. What is going on up here? Oh. Ernil Omeran. Note from Ernil. And he has... Sorry, Ernil. Note from Ernil. See, here's your stuff. Sorry I couldn't stay and chat with you, but... It's not always a good idea for me to hang around, you know? Ernil. See, Chia. I wonder if this is part of a quest or something. It almost looks like, well, it's a bit far away from the arch, but it looks like he fell down. We'll see. But he also had a skooma pipe on him, so Chia skooma pipe. We'll have to find Chia at some point. But let's keep walking up here and see what happened. Could possibly be an overdose, we never know. We won't know probably until we find the quest giver. Is it in our... No, it's not in our inventory. So let's see, crush weed. Let's take that. Looks like we could be moving closer towards Ald'ruhn. Ah, I think this is Caldera. Let's see. What do the directions say? Oi! These rocks. Caldera, yeah, Ald'ruhn. So we're on the right way. So let's keep going this way and until we get to Ald'ruhn. And let's say hi to the people of Caldera. I don't remember this being this big, but it does look huge. It's a nice feeling though. Like, I've been here before, but like I don't remember the layout of the town, so... And I think there's a special person here that we might... Or a special creature that we might go and meet. Shink's shovel. Beautiful. I love that this looks so different from the other places that we've been in. I just walked in a place and just started opening rooms and doors. I know that's not what you do in real life, but I was just wanting to see. It's very, very imperial here. Okay, fair enough. Hello, how are you? You're nodding your head.
You want something, friend?
Iratian, Albarnian. Okay, this is Caldera, home of the Caldera Mining Company. Caldera is all about business, and business is good. So, what can I do for you? Background. I'm Iratian Albarnian, Master at Arms and Trooper of the Imperial Legion. Okay, how about your trade? I'm a Master at Arms. I'm a master of all the basic hand weapon types. Long blades, short blades, axes, blunt weapons, and spears. I'm willing to train with weapons for a fee. Okay, so training. Oh, we don't have enough money for long blade. Rannis has really screwed us over. She was making us do all those things, but with no reward. So...
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
Nayelas? Ooh. What's going on? Did he see something that I didn't see? No. I don't think there's anything. Ah, there are some enemies nearby. I wonder where they are. Perhaps it's a cliff. Oh, it was slaughterfish in the water. Okay.
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
Welcome to Caldera, sings like Cor. We're an imperial town through and through. Obviously. So, can I help you? Background. I am Nayelis, commoner. Or Nayelis. Depending if you want the DH to be like an Irish DH, because then it's like an I or Y. Or if you want to just go with it with, yeah, you know, with English kind of pronunciation, I'd be like Nethelis. Anyways, we won't be talking too much about with him, so just want to know his trade. I am a commoner. I do whatever needs doing, cooking, cleaning, building, baking, making, breaking. And by your accent, I can tell you are an Outlander. Since you're new to these parts, perhaps you'd like me to share a little local lore. Sure, why not? Though some Dunmer are Imperial cult initiates, some of them are also members of the Tribunal Temple. Religious fervor is exceptional to the Empire in the Empire, compared with Morrowind's more passionate temple worshippers. And Dunmer, who adopt the Imperial cult, often share the moderation and religious tolerance of Imperial culture. Okay, great, thank you so much for that. And Varric Germain, trader. We do need a trader. And what is this that you have here? Silver longsword, short sword, longbow.
What's this regarding?
Oh, he has so cautious his voice, so let's just... I am not going to buy that skoomer from you. Get rid of it, and then we can trade. Okay, service refusal. Let's go and deposit the skoomer and potential moon sugar somewhere. The skoomer is under magic, because it is a potion. There we go. And there it is, okay. Varric Germain. Barter. And let's sell the common shirt, the common pants. We've got the amulet of slow falling. Will we get to use it? That is it. Will we get to use a slow fall amulet? There are not a lot of situations unless we're really clumsy where we'll need it. And I'd rather get a levitation device. I'd rather get a device that is... yeah. That just gives us some mobility in the air. And that can also save us from various falls, which is a better solution. So I am inclined to sell it. It's not much that we're getting for it, but we desperately need the money at this point. So why not go for it? And we probably need that for some quest. So let's save that. And offer. Okay, so let's see if he has something that we would like. Apparel. Oh, recall, mark and recall. We also need those two spells at some point. So that is another thing that is another thing to add on the long list of stuff to buy. An alchemical set would also be glorious to get. You know what? I will say thank you, Varric, but we need to have a think, and I need to just go and... I'd love to go and explore Caldera a little bit more. Pagiag's house. Okay, let's go and... Oh, a fellow Argonian.
Friend?
Keel Renewer. This is Caldera, home of the Caldera Mining Company. Caldera is all about business, and business is good. That's exactly the same thing. Latest rumors. So, Throcnulf the Craven, who is strong and tough, but not the brightest star in the world, wanders into Shenk's shovel and drinks enough to choke a guar. Then he tells everyone about the loads of loot stashed in their cave, and how the gods will never find it. And then he stumbles out of Shenk's shovel and wanders west of town, not paying any attention to me following along behind. And after a while he digs into his cave. Poor fellow, he will never learn. Ooh, so there's a cave nearby with Throcnulf the Craven. Okay, interesting. A little advice. Caldera is a quiet, law-abiding town. Not much call for adventurers or mercenaries here. Good place to shop for equipment and look for a trainer, though. Okay, any secret? That's what we've already had. Morrowind lore. By Redoran customs, killing is justified in war, self-defense, defense of property, affairs of honor, and house wars affairs. Other killings are a foul murder, must be punished. Okay, interesting. Your trade. Can you tell us a bit about yourself, Keel Renewer? I am a okay, she's a commoner. Fair enough. Nice to meet you. And thanks for all the information. And love your bag. It is quite nice. It sits nicely on you. Makes you look like not just a commoner, but a practical commoner. But there's so much to do in this town. And I am quite overwhelmed just walking through it. Because we are walking through it. We are not stopping for... And Caldera, it's a funny name. Like, I'd assume that there is a crater somewhere nearby, a volcanic crater, since it's called as such. Maybe just look at the topography of the area to see. Maybe it sits inside the crater. But that would mean that I'd have to scale a hill and check if it does. We'll get to that at another point. Right now we want to keep moving along. Oh! Is that what I think it is? It is you, yeah. I have passed this area quite recently because I made a video about a naked Nord, and we're meeting one. And when I did that, I just opened Morrowind briefly to just jump over here, or to teleport over here and engage with... There are 3 of them in the game, as far as I've counted, and I think this is the one that my friend tried to imitate as much as possible. Lomar Winesot.
Hail, and well met, stranger. As ye can plainly see, I require some assistance, if ye be kind enough to grant it. I need help finding a festering witch, who has robbed me blind and left me for dead.
Ooh, a festering witch. Okay.
A witch she had to be. I was on my way to Caldera when I met her. She was a stranger like myself, and our conversations lightened the burden of travel. She was quite friendly, and, well, you know, we set up camp together. But that night she revealed the witch inside, cast a spell on me. I couldn't so much as blink. Stole everything, even my worn-out clothes. But most importantly, she took my prized axe, Cloud Cleaver. Join with me, stranger, and let's find her and extract her entrails together. Wow.
Okay, and since that Cor is a bit uneasy because, again, the call for violence, I will help you find her at least.
I knew you had the bloodlust in you, stranger. I believe she's still camped where I left her up to the northwest, though I could be wrong as the spell disoriented me a bit. It did. You know this area better than me. Lead the way. This witch shall rue the day she met Lamar Winesot.
Okay, Lamar, we are going to go and help you. So he said, I've agreed to take on Lamar Winesot as a companion and aid in his search for the witch and his prized axe, Cloudcleaver. He thinks he met her in a camp to the northwest, but admits he could be confused as to the direction from the spell. Okay, so northwest. We are looking in the northwestern direction, so let's go up this road. And I have to say, I admit I don't know where this witch is, because when I was just checking in on these Nords for research, Ooh! Oh, come on. There we go. When I was checking in on my research of exactly these characters, I did not... Oh. Wow, there's a lot of people standing about in the wilderness looking for help. Anyways, I was not actually doing the quest, so I can't remember what they end up with. But there's a person up there. Maybe let's see if that's the witch. I'm just going to quick save, because we know that mages in this game are quite powerful. And, well, he said that she was camped. She doesn't look like she's camped here. This does not look like a...
I'm a busy gal, so if you could hurry this up.
Bimini? Oh, she's a quest. Okay, no. We are going to wait with you a bit, because we've already got someone else to help here. And she said the northwest, so we are along the path. There's a house up there. It doesn't look like a camp, though. He's fairly quick, which is refreshing. Also has a nice posture when running. Okay, let's go and ask here. Straight back, working the arms. Well done. And who are you? Another Nord. Shovar. Or Hjorvar if you wanted to make it sound a bit Swedish. Welcome sings like Cor. Shovar Horsemouth is my name. Master at Arms is my trade. I'd be happy to share a little advice or Morrowind lore with a fellow blade. Or maybe you'd like to catch up on the latest rumors.
Hail, Argonian. Do you need something?
We will check up on you at some point, but currently we need to find a witch. Maybe he has seen a witch. I'm just going to... We never asked, actually. We can't assume that he doesn't know where she is. Nope. He does not have that as... Can't ask him that. Oh... Oh, oh, that sound when the rain intensifies. How can we escape this? Luckily it seems to lighten a bit again. Okay. Short intermittent shower. A cumulonimbus. Let's just see if we can get on this rock. I think we've walked far away enough. And... let's walk on these arches or arcs. See if we can perhaps see her camp from a distance, which might be a little bit easier. Just, it's not easy to... It's very difficult to find things in Morrowind. And I wholeheartedly agree that Rannis's directions for... Punabi were very good. I just went the wrong way to begin with, and that led us astray. Here we go. To the yield. Okay. Let's go for this. Where is everything that we've ever wanted in this world? Okay, a witch's camp. Northwest. And this is about the place where we met Lamar, so we can't be If we go this way, we'll go to the southwest. Okay. Oh, that's the coastal area there on the other side of this and this ridge. So, but we will wait with that. There we go. There's another rat there, but we will leave it be. We're not out here to kill wildlife. We're here to help this confused barbarian or Nord. Perhaps it is simply further up north. We're friendly. We promise not to approach Guars too closely, but nothing happened, luckily. Oh! I'm just gonna watch here while he takes care of the rat. Okay, crush weed. It's a day with intermittent showers. Showery spells, as they say in the forecast. Convective clouds. Okay, this could be a case of Morrowind giving you directions, misleading you deliberately, because I feel like we've walked in a northwesterly direction and there is no witch so far. We've gotten quite far away from our initial, from where the quest initially wanted us to start. There we go. Oi! Ooh, and one of you said that it is possible to add quest markers, which I don't think it is because I've never explored that. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so if I can edit a note here so you can see. Okay, interesting. Okay, I'm just going to say hi to you. Russia. Greetings, traveler. Russia wishes you well and thinks you can help him with some pressing business. Potentially Russia. Can we just leave a note and say Russia needs help? And what happens if we put this here? I never utilize this feature. That is amazing. Russia, we'll come back to you regardless of it, because like I just want to help this Nord. And there's also a Redguard woman on the road who is frantically in need of our assistance. So we'll get back to you eventually. Another glorious sunrise over for Vardenfell. Until healed, just an hour. What time is it now? It's 2 p.m. Wow. Lamar, could you...
Seems a bit chilly today, doesn't it?
Festering witch.
Onward, friend. We must find this witch before she moves again. I can feel Cloud Cleaver calling out to me to rescue it from the clutches of evil.
Okay. We're on the way. We're on the way. It's just a bit difficult finding said witch, just given the direction you gave us. There's Ald'ruhn also in the distance, so we're not too far away from that. Oh! Look at this. It's not exactly at a camp, but... Go on. I think this is your... This is the woman you are engaging with, isn't it?
Yes.
Sosha Karishtiana. Hello there, stranger. I see you've already met my good friend Lamar. My name is Sosha Christiana, the healer. How can I be of assistance to the two of you? So, Sosha, here's the story that Lamar told us. A right funny story that one is. The true story, things like Cor, is that I took Lamar on as a traveling companion for protection only for the road to Caldera. Along the way, he was getting entirely too friendly for his own good. to the point where I actually had to cast a sleeping spell on him, just to teach him a lesson in manners. I stripped him and left him by the road, and to be sure he didn't come after me for retribution, I took that cloud cleaver he's been fawning over as well. Speaking of that cloud cleaver, we kind of get her a little bit. It's just that it'll be good if she gave it back. Oh, I don't think he's ready to get it back quite yet. I can still see the rage burning in those tiny Nord eyes of him. However, if he meets me in 3 days at the Mages Guild Hall in Caldera, I will return everything I have of his, but not a minute sooner. Tell him that is Sosha's offer. You heard my offer and it will not change. I think that's a pretty decent offer, Lamar. Maybe you should take it.
Seems a bit chilly today, doesn't it?
So Sosha's offer.
Well, I will not be waiting another 3 days to have me bloody axe if it is in the hands of that damned witch. Are you going to help me, friend? Or are you believing the lies spilling out of that witch's face?
I kind of believe Sosha. I'm sorry, just because it would be nice if you could just wait those 3 days, and I am sure that she's not a witch, she's a healer, and it might. She said that you could get your things back at some point. You maybe just need to chill a bit also in the future when engaging with women who hire you as companions. But anyways, I do believe Sosha.
Then you will die alongside her.
Okay.
I will bathe in your blood.
Ow. Oh, this is the thing. Fatigue, 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 fatigue. Christ above. Okay. We will get there. It will be routine at some point. For now, it still is just something I have to learn. He is very, very skilled. Okay. I failed casting spell. I hope it is not a frost. It is a fire bite. Oh, okay. He is quite good. Amulet of stamina. Christ. Hey, is it not healing my stamina at all? No, apparently not. Okay. Okay. Levitate. Nope. Okay, now I'm over encumbered. Though I'm not over encumbered. Okay. Okay.
End your fight. I am leaving.
End your fight. I am leaving. Okay. Just give us some time to just... And so she's just standing there. She's not even assisting in the battle. Okay. Just gonna let... What can I do for you? She doesn't want anything to do with us. Okay. Oi, he's back. He's back in business. And I think that we'll start with paralysis, because now he's knocked us to the ground a few times, so I think he could deserve to get a taste of his own medicine. Do we have a healing spell? Or a scroll? We do have Mars Gift. Oh, we've already used that power. Fair enough. Tower Shield. It didn't have to end like this, Lamar. We could also just leave you be wandering around in these hills. Oh, there he is. Yeah, we could actually just do that. It will be a menacing threat. And he's leaving Sosha alone, and... Yeah, do you know what? We'll do so. And perhaps make our way over to Ald'ruhn and let him... Oh, he's there. Okay, we'll deal with him now. Christ, he's got some speed to him. Okay, that didn't work. Fair enough. Fire bite. Okay. Ancestral Ghost. No. Fire bite. Okay, now we have... Is his punches stealing our fatigue? They might actually be.
You should have picked...
Yeah. Interesting. I did not know that. So getting punch effectively also drains your fatigue. And now we're getting... Do you know what we should have had? We should have had a scroll that could get us out of a situation like this. So I think we will just have to deal with him. So that is something that I will know from now on, is that when you're getting punched and someone is just draining you like this, that effectively means that you're kind of stuck. Okay, interesting. And there is no way out of this. No, there's no way out of it. I think I will actually. Tedious, but anyways, I don't know what's happening now, to be fairly honest. I'm just stuck to the ground. Yeah, there's no way.
You're growing weak.
Okay, we'll load. This is annoying. Anyways, load. Save game. Okay. Lamar, you're really annoying, and I know that you'll freak out and you'll try to kill me in a bit, so it is not over yet, but okay, I'm just gonna heal completely, so we have enough. But
I'm listening.
So we've already gone through that, and Socia's offer. So I want to just summon the ancestral ghosts with the benefit of foresight and just knowing how.
Dirt everywhere. Dirt.
There is a lot of dirt everywhere. Okay, Socia's offer. I believe
You should
Socia.
have picked an easier opponent.
Okay, cool. So we have. Do we have a restore? Quality restore magic. It would be nice to just ingest before we go to ham on this guy here. And obviously not frostbite, but 5.
Picked an easier opponent.
Oh, come on, there. We're almost there. We're almost there before we get into an endless cycle of. There we go. Okay. Oh, there we go. Fair enough. Fortunately, he's got nothing on him. So,
I'm listening.
Socia. Oh yeah, just heal just in case she is for some point and purpose. Okay. Cloud Cleaver. Lamar's obsession with that axe led to his death. I'll leave it with someone who can use it well. I thank you for your help, stranger. I think that hothead would have killed me had you not intervened. Here, take these potions as my gift to you, and seek me out if you ever require my services in the future. Nice. Okay. Lamar, I'm sorry to hear he's dead, but he was a fool. Such is the way fools meet their end, and I will take Cloud Cleaver to one who can handle its power. Cool. He was a bit of a hothead. It is true. It is sad that he had to die. So in that sense, I do mind the ending. But I wish that he had reacted a bit more diplomatically along with us, because we did want to just resolve issues between them. And I think Socia's 3-day wait was something that we could actually trust more so than his instinct. So let's go along the way and just see. Things like Cor is, of course, there's a wake of death that leaves behind him, which is not something that he's used to. So there's also a part of him that's a bit saddened by all of this. Oi! We've got. Is this a blight storm or is it just a normal sandstorm? I assume a blight storm. There's a cliff racer here, so let's get that done. Also, is there a way potentially that we could walk directly over to Ald'ruhn? There is. Yes. Perfect. We've not been spotted yet. Ooh, is that a mud volcano? Could be. desiccation traps here in the ground also. And who might you be walking around out here? Probably someone who needs help. Viatrix Petilia. You there! Yes, you! I'm in need of an escort. You'll do in a pinch. When we are better friends, ask again. Okay, I'm not going to be doing that. She sounds... I remember her, actually. She's very annoying. And coupled with the... very basic AI, it's a tedious quest. But we'll do it anyways. Ald'ruhn. Welcome to Ald'ruhn. And we have... course coinciding with these blight storms, which are very common around here. Okay, we can't go that way. With these basalt columns also standing about the area. Oh, uncomfortable. And there's Mage's Guild. Perfect. Don't have to walk too far. Louis Burkamp. Oh yeah, I remember him.
Shouldn't be here.
Anyways.
Oh, hello, hi. That is, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, things like Cor. For a second, I thought you were there, the courier, with a message, that is, with a word of, my airship. Wait, is that it? Up there in the sky. There. Oh no. Oh, whew. Is this a cliff razor? Yeah. About your airship? He seems very nervous. I built an airship, you see. Quite a beautiful craft, if I may be so bold. Some scavenged Wemo-equipped parts. A few, long-lasting levitation spells. Very clever, a capital idea, I know. Even hired a gang of, a crew, if you'd call them. They were to fly far to the north, away from all this dust to Solstheim. I paid them rather well. They were to locate Rothmund's burrow and find a item. Okay, so Rothmund's burrow? Well, it's a grave, crypt, it's said to lie. That is, the barrow is at the Eye of the Wolf. There's a formation, you see, rock, ice, that sort of thing, shaped like a wolf. The wolf that killed Rothmund. He's said to be, entombed at the wolf's eye. It's only visible from the sky, or, an airship. That's why I built it. Built the airship. Hire the crew, find the barrow, and recover the amulet. Then bring it to me. Perfect plan, I thought. Okay, so I guess you're talking to us because you want to recover the amulet? Well, they were to recover, that is, bring me a special amulet, according to stories, legends, and as such. Rothmund was quite the, he had plenty of lady friends. He was ugly, too. Ugly as a troll. But he had a magic trinket he wore. The amulet of infectious charm, it was called. By all accounts, he was buried with it. That's why I built the airship. Hired the crew. I must have that amulet, things like Cor. But there's been no word. I fear the crew has failed me. So what, the crew has failed you? Did they fly off course? Or maybe they found the amulet and flew away. To meet women! No fair maiden could resist a man with the amulet of infectious charm. And an airship, no less. Say, things like Cor, I don't suppose you're well for hire. I would pay you greatly to find my airship. I did proof of what happened to it, of course, evidence as it were, just to be sure, and of course to bring me the amulet. I need that amulet. Okay, you have a deal, Louis. I will head to Solstheim. I'll bring back some evidence that shows what happened to your airship, and recover the amulet of infectious charm. Oh, well, that's fine. I understand. Wait. Zigzagor, did you say you would help me? Why, that's splendid. I mean, oh, wonderful. As I said, the airship was headed north to Solstheim. The amulet of infectious charm is, well, I supposed to be at, that is, in Rothmund's Barrow. At the eye of the beast. The wolf, I mean. But you must say the wolf's name to enter. Say, Unjage. Unjage. Answer wrong, and the barrow will be sealed forever. Okay, Unje und Untje. So, in Danish, und, I don't remember if it's the same in Swedish, but und means evil. Je is something about chasing, but it could be that these have different meanings in Swedish and Norwegian. But okay, so your crew has failed you, Rothmund's Barrow. Well, okay, Louis, we're going to go inside for a moment while you stand out here, talking about dust that you don't like, but still stand out in.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
He sounds a bit like your man out there. Orange. Pleased to meet you, things like Cor. I'm Orange, you're 10. Nightblade, welcome to Ald'ruhn. What can I do for you? We'd like to look at your spells. No, none that we can kind of make avail of. Oi! A fellow Argonian scholar. Himla. Okay. It does. Hello, Himla. Pleased to meet you, things like Cor. I am Himla, mage. Welcome to Ald'ruhn. What can I do for you? Spells. Greater Fireball. Yes! We've got one here. So let's see. We've got two of them. So we've got Frostball and Fireball. We'll get both of them. And we've got a Shock Ball as well, which will decimate our personal finances if we buy that. But let's go for that and say thank you, Hemlar. You saved our life. Let's ask a bit about it. I am Hemlar, mage and conjurer of the Mages Guild. Is it the same voice that you use for Argonians or Kagouti? I'm not sure, but anyways, we'll go with it. I am a mage. My study is the destruction and alteration of the visible and invisible world. I study magic for its pure intellectual challenge and rewards, but I am paid in gold for the practical application of my knowledge. I defend myself with the spells of the College of Destruction and leap, swim, and levitate with the spells of the College of Alteration. I sell spells. I'm a spell maker who creates spells to your specifications. I can also teach you in my skills for a fee. Okay, Himmler, thank you so much. Ooh, sorry, I've been standing in the way of the door. There's a bit of door dynamics there. Let's see if any of these books are skill books. Origin of Mages Guild. Sorry, I know a few of you would want me to read books, but I'm going to do this at a time where we're further into the story and into the game. Sorry, it's just looking at the architecture. Incredible. So different from anything else that there is in the game. And so we're looking for Edwina Tramona Marin. Hello, good day, things like Cor. Can I help you find your way around Ald'ruhn? Is there a specific place you're looking for? Vala Catrasso. Hello, things like Cor. My name is Vala Catrasso. I'm a run little class for Outlanders new to Morrowind. You may find it easy to get along here if you know a little bit about Morrowind lore. I'm also a priest, and I'd be happy to talk to you about my trade. Okay, we've already have that one. Let's ask her about her trade. Ah, she doesn't have one about her trade, actually. Interesting. Okay, so Tremona, we are going to find Edwina. There she is, Edwina Albert. What's so important that you would interrupt my studies? If you must have duties for the Mages Guild, I suppose I could think of something. We'd like to just, get some duties. We're a little bit tired of Ranis and her murderous tasks. Yes, Evoker, there's something you could do for me. I'm looking for a copy of the rare dwarven book, Chronicles of Nchuleft. What? You already have a copy of Chronicles Nchuleft? I'm impressed with your scholarship, things like Cor.
You willing to part with the book? We're just gonna keep it for a bit. I thought we had an agreement, things like Cor. Apparently your word cannot be trusted. I just want to see... Let's read the book before we give it away. And... Chronicles of Nuchuleft. Yes, we would like to give her the book. I just want to read it because maybe there's some interesting information in it. This is a chronicle of events of historical significance to the Dwemer freehold colony of Nuchuleft. The text was probably recorded by an Aldmer, for it is written in Aldmeris. The death of Lord Illindam. Okay. It happened in second planting, PD 1220, that Lord Illindam, on a journey in the western uplands, came to Nuchuleft, and Protector Anchart and General Ruktunhunch. Okay, are we pronouncing the R or the K? Rukchunk. Let's just call it that. Rukchunk met him there. And Dallin Zanchu also came to the meeting. They talked together long by themselves, but this only was known of their business, that they were to be friends of each other. They parted, and each went home to his own colony. Bluchanged. Okay, Bluchang, I'd say. Okay, so I'm looking at that word, and I'm kind of reading it with a very little Irish that I know. Bluhank, if it is, because the TH would be a H, and the CH would be more of a H or a K sound, but we'll go with Bluhank. Bluhank and her sons came to hear of this meeting, and saw in this secret meeting a treasonable plot against the councils, and they often talked of this amongst themselves. When spring came, the councils proclaimed, as usual, a council meet in the halls of Bams Amshend. The people accordingly assembled, hand-fasted, with ale and song, drinking bravely, and many things were talked over at the drink table, and among other things were comparisons between different Dwemer, and at last among the councillors themselves. One said that Lord Illindam excelled his fellow councillors by far and in every way. At this, Councillor Bluhank was very angry and said that she was in no way less than Lord Illindam, and that she was eager to prove it. Instantly, both parties were so inflamed that they challenged each other to battle and ran to their arms. But some citizens who were less drunk and more understanding came between them and quieted them, and each went back to his colony, but nobody expected that they would ever meet in peace again together. But then, in the fall, Lord Illindam received a message from Councillor Bluhank inviting him to a parley at Hender Stadums, and all Illindam's kin and citizens strongly urged him not to come, fearing treachery, but Lord Illindam would not listen to counsel, not even to carrying with him his honor guard. And sadly, it came to pass, while travelling to Hender Stadums, and Chinsendas in Hinsig, do you know what, we're going to read it? Chinsig Pass. A host of foul creatures set upon Lord Illindam and killed him, and all of his party. And many citizens said thereafter that Bluhank and her sons had conjured these beasts and set them upon Lord Illindam, but nothing was proven. Lord Illindam lies buried at a place called Leftunk. Okay. An introduction...
I'm listening, please, go ahead.
An introduction to Dwemer names. What's so important? Okay, the Chronicles of Nuchuleft, so we're gonna give her the book now. I'm impressed, Evoker. I hope you're always this efficient. I am. Any more duties? We're just gonna get to know what the next duty is, so... we'll be ending this playthrough just in a moment when we have just gotten to know what Edwina is up to. And yeah, we'll just quickly go through this and we'll be wrapping up. Not quickly, but we'll be going through this. I have been waiting for ages to get a detect creatures potion from Skink and Trees Shade in Satrith Mora. Okay, detect creatures potion? It's simply taking Skink in Trees Shade forever to finish it. Go to Vulvering Hall in Satrith Mora and bring the potion back to me. as soon as Skink is finished. Okay, that takes us to another town. We've just gotten an introduction to Ald'ruhn, and then Edwina wants us to go to Satrath Mora. Luckily, we don't have to go traveling along the roads from here. Well, not luckily, it's also nice traveling by foot, but there is a travel service here inside. Oh, sorry, I should remember to close the doors after opening them. So here, these are chambers for sleeping, and this is how we will be traveling between different places, but we'll be doing so in the next episode. And for now, I'm going to let things like Cor stay in here. Ooh, what's this? A guide to Ald'ruhn. We'll read this in the morning when we wake up. We've got loads of things to do. We need to get an alchemical set, but we've gotten a ranged destruction spell that we can use against our enemies as we meet them, so we don't have to engage with them in close combat all the time. We haven't gotten a new Colovian hat for things like Cor, but that will come in time, definitely. And it's some busy days. There's a lot to do, there's a lot to see, but he's getting there, and he's getting stronger, better, and faster, and wiser every single day. So we'll keep it up in the next episode. And just going to heal a bit and sleep for 24 hours as he requires. Edwina is probably getting a little bit anxious about waiting for him, so but let's go for it. 0, 9. Fantastic. I hope you've enjoyed it. Yeah, again, I am trying to also make myself and you happy by engaging with as many elements as possible. It's not always possible, but for now I think we've done really well. And let me know if there's anything I missed as well. Thank you.